What's going on, guys? Jeff here, back again with another video. So it's the new year. Happy New Year to you guys. 2021 was a great year. But anyway, we're in 2022. So today we'll be talking about predictions in 2022. But before I get started, let's get some disclaimer out of the way. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not have a crystal ball. Whatever I do say in this video, basically, are just predictions from my own opinions. It's not something that would definitely be happening, okay? Because if it does, then I won't be making this video. I'm basically a billionaire already anyway. But yeah, let's start. The first one would be Tesla. I think Tesla will be hitting $2,000 in 2022. Right now, Tesla is doing about $1,000 or so, kind of 1,001 ish. It did go all the way to 1,002, but then after Elon Musk basically just kept on selling, and then it just kind of go all the way down. But afterwards, now it's kind of like stabilizing back to the 1,001. I feel that for 2022 we can definitely be seeing a $2,000 price target for Tesla. Of course, I feel that we would also be seeing a split if that does happen, because we were expecting a split to begin with in 9th of December. If you are aware of the whole 12/9 sort of conspiracy on Twitter. But yeah, since we didn't get a split on the 9th of December, basically I'm guessing that we probably will be getting a split in 2022. All right, next will be Apple. So for Apple, right now Apple is doing $179. And honestly speaking, I think Apple basically got one of the best year that they can in 2021. They got so much growth in 2021. I think they are netting about 22% year to date. For the past year, actually, not year to date. But yeah, in 2021, they basically netted about 22% or so. And I feel that that's basically one of the best year that Apple can actually have, especially when Apple basically did not really do a lot of innovation other than the fact that they changed from Intel over to the M1 Apple chips for the MacBook. But other than that, there wasn't any like completely new products. They were just basically the renewed flagship products, which is the iPhone, the new iPad, the new MacBook, and such. But yeah, I think that Apple definitely have a very, very good year. They are now still the biggest company in the world. And I feel that for my price target for Apple, I would think that Apple will be hitting $250 all the way to $300 in 2022, especially because there were also news that Apple has been paying big bonuses to their lead engineers, hoping that they would stay for another year or two, basically kind of riving up a possible metaverse play by Apple as well. So I think that especially in 2022, I feel that there will be a lot more speculation going on, which is also why I feel that Apple will probably have even a higher growth. So if we do see Apple go all the way to $300, I feel that a split would be happening. However, it is kind of weird for us to be expecting a split for Apple, because the last time Apple split was in 2020, should be about August or so. And the time before that would be in 2014. So if we expect it to be that case, usually it's like about 5-6 years for the difference. So I don't think that Apple will be doing a split so quickly, but because of the year that they had in 2021 and the year that they probably will be in 2022, there is a good chance that we'll be seeing a split. I feel that Apple usually want to keep their prices below $200 just so that they can entice more retail investors to actually just stay into Apple. All right, the next one will be Amazon. I feel that for Amazon, basically, there's not really much price target to go on about, especially with 2021. Amazon basically just sideways traded throughout the entire of 2021. And I feel that Amazon basically will just have to do a stock split. So you can kind of see that this is kind of being kind of like a trend right now, a lot of splitting that's going to be happening. But the thing about Amazon is because right now Amazon is way too expensive. Amazon is at $3,000. Just take into into retrospect, Tesla at $1,000 is already very, very expensive, but people did invest into Tesla at $40, $200, $400, $800, and so. But Amazon is $3,000. Okay, if we look at the biggest company, Apple is not even $200. It is very easy for retail investors to get in. The barrier of entry is way lower for all these other stocks, unlike Amazon, which means that for people to really get into Amazon, you are basically on the same level as an institutional trader or you probably only have like 10 stocks in Amazon. So it doesn't really make sense for you to really want to get into Amazon. Of course, unless you have those trading platforms where you can get marginal shares of a certain company, such as like 0.5 of a single Amazon shares and such. But yeah, I think that Amazon will definitely be looking into a stock split in order for them to lower the barrier of entry in order to let more retail trader actually come in to the company. All right, the next one will be another big growth stock, such as Tesla, from another emerging industry would be coming out. Of course, I'm not talking about another trillion capper. I'm not talking about someone who will immediately go into the $1 trillion market cap in 2022. I don't think that would happen. Of course, the possibility is there. Okay, but I do not think that a company just out of nowhere will just show up like this. But I feel that from an emerging market, someone that can really disrupt the market, a company of that kind of caliber would probably be showing up in 2022. I feel that this kind of company basically shows up every single year. But of course, this prediction, no one would really know if it is true. Maybe only until 2028 or 2030 before we really realize what I'm saying today is actually factual. All right, the next one would be Chinese stocks getting a return, a sort of a U-turn in the market. First of all, because we know for a fact that 2021 was brutal to all the Chinese stocks. You saw Alibaba basically not only just trade, it basically went down like what 50%, 40%, something crazy for Alibaba. Didi basically IPO'd and just went to nuts, with all the regulation coming in, all the crackdowns, and all the restrictions that came in for all the US IPO Chinese companies. But I feel that definitely Chinese companies they still see the value of being listed in US after a while. So I feel that in 2022 we will be seeing some sort of a U-turn for all these Chinese companies. All right, the next one, which will be the last for the stocks market prediction, would be small caps company basically just sideways trading throughout the 2022 or a huge part of 2022. I'm guessing all the way to maybe August or even September. We'll see small caps basically just doing a sideways trade all the way. Of course, this is not a prediction I would like to make because I am heavily invested in a lot of smaller caps company, and of course, I'm not talking about penny stocks and such. I'm talking about like 50 billion market cap and below, such as your Robinhood, your Palantir, your SoFi, such companies that I'm very, very bullish in, but they are considered smaller caps company when you actually put in a comparison with like your Apple, your Tesla, your Amazon, your Alphabet, and such. But yeah, I feel that basically small caps company will be sideways trading for 2022. All right, now let's talk about crypto market because I'm pretty sure crypto being such a huge hype or one of the biggest buzzword that's going on in 2021. I think for 2022, we'll definitely be seeing a little bit more of crypto. For crypto, I feel that definitely we'll be seeing Bitcoin going up to the $100,000 price range, and of course, I do say this with the possibility of a spot ETF happening because we do have a futures ETF that happened already. Of course, it didn't really live up to the hype. We wasn't really expecting a futures ETF. We thought Gary Gensler was going to be a spot ETF, and then it became a futures ETF. So basically, the crypto assets in general did not really go up as much. So I feel that Bitcoin going to 100K for 2022, definitely a possibility. A lot of people were expecting that to happen in 2021, but I feel 2022 would probably happen because the possibility of having a spot ETF is, well, we have a longer time period for it. But I still think that a spot ETF will probably be happening in 2023. But let's stay hopeful for a 2022 spot ETF. Afterwards, let's talk about Ethereum. So Ethereum, I feel price target wise, I would think that Ethereum will go to $10,000 per Ethereum. Of course, same thing. This is basically just my prediction, my opinion. Not a crystal ball holder, not someone who can really see the future. But I feel that Ethereum, because of how Ethereum is basically set up as, especially with the OpenSea basically being such a huge market right now, I think NFT is going to be going to a new level, which is why Ethereum is definitely going to be the ongoing currency and is going to be more and more bullish for Ethereum from here on out. Of course, the spot ETF will definitely help Ethereum a lot, but I feel even then, Ethereum going up to the $10,000 range Instead of a prediction, it's more like I wouldn't be surprised if it did, simply because of how bullish I am for Ethereum. All right, the last prediction for the crypto market would be a new emerging coin with actual usage coming up in 2022. So what do I actually mean by a actual usage in the market? So for example, I'm just going to share my screen over here. You can basically see this is just coin market cap. You can basically see who have the highest market cap and so on. So over here, you have your top 10, top 20, top 30 coins. What I'm saying is that one of these coins will eventually go up all the way to the top 10, which basically will be fighting with your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Binance, your Tether, your Solana, Cardano, USDC, XRP, and so on. I feel that an emerging coin would definitely be coming up here. And of course, I'm talking about with usage because I'm not going to be including the fact that there will be more meme culture going on, more momentum going on. I'm not saying that a new Dogecoin or a new Shiba Inu coin or a new, I don't know, whichever dog coin is going to be coming out. I'm not talking about that kind of momentum driven sort of emerging coin. I'm talking about an actual usage to a coin. Of course, I'm no crypto expert, so I can't really comment much about the proper usage of a lot of various altcoin. But I do see a certain altcoin being on the same level as Ethereum and Solana in 2022. I feel based on just the usage alone. Of course, I'm not trying to bash on Dogecoin or Shiba Inu because I do understand that there's some level of usage, especially with the burn rate that they actually provide, making it a better currency than Bitcoin and Ethereum or whatever it is, and also with lower gas fees and such. I get that. But I feel that because of the meme culture and the momentum behind it, I kind of don't want to really call it as an emerging coin. But yeah, I feel that for that, we would probably be seeing an emerging coin in 2022. All right, so with all that said, this is the stocks market and the crypto market over. So let's talk about inflation. So for inflation, I'm pretty sure that we already kind of expecting a deflationary trend in 2022. Because first of all, we have the taper ending in February. We have 3 rate hikes happening in 2022, especially when it was being shown on the dot plot. It's almost 100% sure. Of course, if there are any changes, then we'll see how it goes. But we are almost certain that there will be 3 rate hikes in 2022. One that will happen immediately after the taper finish, which means we will see one in March, most likely. But yeah, these are all deflationary indicators. And even for the FOMC meeting that they just had in December, we also expect that the Federal Reserve expects inflation to go down to about 2.6% in 2022. Of course, I am not so audacious to think that we'll hit 2.6%, but I think a humble 3% or so, 3.5% maybe, would be all right for 2022, just so that we can actually get some deflation going on. Because right now we are at 6.8% for as of November, because we will be getting the CPI for December in January, maybe the 13th. I'll check on the BLS again. But basically, we have not really gotten the entire year-over-year data for the inflation. But as of November, we are at 6.8% year-over-year inflation, and that's pretty bad. So I'm guessing that we would want to see somewhere with a 4% or a 3% in 2022. That's kind of like my prediction for it. But yeah, basically I think that's the predictions that I do have for 2022. Sorry for this slightly longer video though, but I do hope that you guys do enjoy this sort of content for my predictions and such. I also do a lot of market insights, of course, from my own opinion. If you do enjoy my content, please follow me on my Instagram. The tag is right here. And also, I have a lot of links down below. You can get free Bitcoin on the Coinbase. You can get free Bitcoin on Gemini. You can get free stocks on Moomoo. You can get free stocks on Tiger Brokers. Use my link down below. And if you guys do enjoy this video, please give me a like and also subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you guys have a great 2022. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.